So I want to show you some gradations being done with the clear painting medium, which is going to be called in the new lineup, it'll be called the middle painting medium, because it's the middle viscosity between the thick and the thin. And it's already out there, but we're doing a jazzed up version of it, shall we say. Now, normally a sky would be gradated from a paler colour to a darker colour at the top. So I'm going to the top with cobalt blue hue. The skies are difficult to do gradations of, aren't they? It's all very well to talk about it, but to actually do it is a different action. I need a bit more paint here, and while I'm going through this process, I should mention to you that you should look at the videos that Mark Waller does. He's very good at putting in sky gradations at an amazing speed. He's a very good sky painting person. If you look at his website, which is called exploreacrylics.com. Now I'm putting in some paler colour here. I think Mark would have 3 different colours mixed up, 3 different gradations mixed up on his palette before he commits to putting things on the painting itself. But there's my lighter colour. I've only got, well, there's my 3rd mixture in there, I suppose. There we go. But it's not very hard to do, and I'm not the most world's most competent sky painter, and it's not a very beautiful, soft, luxurious brush that I'm using either. I don't like using messy old brushes, but there we go. We've got a gradation going, and if I need to keep it wet a little longer, which of course I don't now because I'm doing it for minutes, but I can just go with my unlocking formula, and if the paint is sitting there getting dry for half an hour in a hot day, it'll still respond to that. So that's a gradation using the middle medium. Now I'm going to come down to this mountain here, and it's not really a mountain very successfully at the moment, is it? I'm going to have to turn it into a large rock. I seem to be pursued by large rocks, don't I? I'm always doing them in demo paintings. Just smoothing out my sky a little bit more. I can see some imperfections in it. That's another thing it's good to have the unlocking formula for, because if you see a gradation that has faults in it and the paint is drying, you can just unlock that piece and smooth it out again, fix it before it actually dries. Now I'm going to stop the camera and prepare to do a glaze here on the mountain. Be rather an aggressive glaze, whereas the glaze you normally have not terribly much paint and a lot of medium. I'll have a look at how that looks. Okay, it's Perol orange, and it's working quite well. I think that's about the right strength. One of the things about glazing, I think, is you don't want to have any brush marks in the glaze itself, which might be going in a contrary direction to the brush marks in the painting underneath, because they'll be at war with each other if you do that. Now, I think I need to have a slightly darker glaze in there, don't you? I'll take some of the cobalt blue and mix it with the red. That's going to make a very dirty sort of dark red colour. Alright, but you see the idea of it all. You can come around and soften things wherever you like, and put little highlights in if you want to. Right, does that give you, I hope, the idea of how you might make great use of the mid-painting medium for large areas where you're doing gradations like in skies, and for glazing where you've got plenty of time for glazing because it's very easy to keep this medium wet